And Seals with the board.
And you see Ed Morrow taking that little jump shot. I would have liked to see him try to be more effective with a thrust to the basket physically with his physical presence.
Hot pass inside. Nice catch and finish by Philip Rabracha. We welcome all of those coming over to us from the Providence game. Welcome from Fiserv Forum in downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Providence a winner tonight. You're happy about that, my friend?
I'm always happy when my Friars win a game.
Well, the Big East anxious to get ready for conference play at the turn of the year. We're getting to the end of the non-conference schedule. Nice win for Providence tonight. There's a turnover. A steal by Howard. Jumps the lane. Stewart on him. And if you are just joining us, Howard left the floor and has returned. Left the floor with an apparent leg injury, but returned quickly, but still limping. Takes us to our first timeout. A 7-0 start for Marquette. Now 7-5. Glad you're with us tonight. College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep Grand Cherokee. Marquette and North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks, formerly known as the Fighting Sioux. Their first year in the Summit League. Brian Jones, an assistant under Steve Alford at Iowa for 5 years, but now in year number 13. They have 11 players on their current roster that are new to the program and had never played a Division I basketball game entering this season. 2 years ago, this program, playing in the Big Sky Conference, made it into the NCAA tournament. So it is a brand new situation here for Brian Jones and company, and they're starting to put some pieces together. A 6-5 record in their non-conference schedule. Sakar Adam hits the first free throw coming out of the timeout.
Well, that's one of those situations when you have 11 new faces and 11 new guys that play Division I basketball for the first time. As a coach, you're trying to figure out what your lineup will be. Who's your starters, what your bench will look like, hence why they have a lot of production off the bench.
Otto Moody, one of those producers off the bench, cannot connect on his first opportunity. Chartouni with the blow-by and score it, and one for Joseph Chartouni.
Chartouni, an aggressive move to the basket. He saw the lane open up. His vision, normally a player who gets his teammates involved. Nice little crossover, attack the basket, create contact, finish with your left hand off the glass.
The transfer from Fordham, a graduate senior. He's from Canada originally, Quebec near Montreal, St. Hubert. And the senior makes it a three-point trip down the floor. Brendan Bailey is on the floor for the first time. That field goal by Chartouni, the first in a 3-minute span for Marquette. Right to the hole for an answer is Cortez Seals, the senior from Eldridge, Iowa. And that's going to be a foul. As Howard's trying to go to the hole, Connor Avance with the foul. So Hauser's taking some contact early. He's on the floor with, after that knee-to-knee or knee-to-thigh, but it is Chartouni who is running the point with Howard, although Howard has the ball here.
Howard better get some collision insurance right now.
And another collision with Avance. That's a big body to try to run through. Shot clock down to 10. Howard gives it up. Sam Hauser comes up short. Moody will push it. And now we'll get it organized. Avance. Boy, those two are great together. Two seniors, the two top scorers, Seals to Avance. And it's 12-9. Marquette jumped out to a 7-0 start. Ed Morrow travels, picked up the pivot foot, and it's another giveaway for Marquette. That's their 5th turnover already.
Well, I like North Dakota's passing, the precision, the vision, the two seniors working together. North Dakota is going to need Seals and Avance to be real aggressive. They need them to score, create for others.
Shot clock at 9. Avance backing his way in. Little fadeaway, nope. And Howard with the rebound.
Well, Avance has that in his game. He's crafty, very skilled, Uses his body well to create space.
An answer from Ed Morrow. This is the kind of game for Ed Morrow. He's bigger and stronger than his opponents. And figures to have a good game here tonight. Should be a factor. Was excellent against Wisconsin. Offensive foul is going to give it back to Marquette.
Well, one thing that Ed Morrow brings to this Golden Eagles team that Coach Wojo hadn't had when he first got here, he brings a physical defensive presence where he blocks shots, controls the paint, and rebounds at a high level.
Morrow had 7 rebounds in 17 minutes in that win against Wisconsin. Sam Hauser, and it's Brendan Bailey with the rebound. He'll pull it. And Bailey knocks down a 3. It has been a struggle this year for Bailey from behind the arc. That's just his 5th made 3 this year. Was 4 for 19 coming in. Glad to see one go through. Help his confidence.
Well, Bailey has so much potential. A freshman, 6'8", with length, athleticism, versatility.
Brown, and it's denied by Morrow.
Hashtag security. Protect my house.
Ed Morrow with a big block. That one had no chance. Stays in the possession of North Dakota. Howard goes back to the bench.
What Howard is looking for, he's looking for the trainer to come out with the roller to kind of roll that Charlie horse or the soreness he has in his thigh.
Chartuni with a steal and gives it right back. Turnover number 6. Stewart up ahead. Behind the back. And Walter cleans it up. No problem with a layup. Good job in transition.
Excellent.
Fighting Hawks.
Excellent job by North Dakota in transition, capitalizing on that 3-on-1.
Here's Morrow. Gets double teamed. And it's ripped away. That's actually a held ball. The couple guys off the bench early who were starters earlier this year. Keenan Walter having an impact on this game.
Nice little flip back to Walter.
Checking in for Marquette.
For a nice little lay-in. And if you're North Dakota, you want to make sure you don't come up with empty possessions when you have the advantage in transition. And right there, they took advantage of that 3-on-1 breakaway.
And to Panom back on the floor. He'll run the point with this unit for North Dakota. Ball will be in Seal's hand a lot. He's a lefty. And an unorthodox shot. He gets himself free often. Knocks down a mid-range jumper. That's his game. Joey Hauser for 3. No, too strong. Seals with the board. Got a very crafty game, does Cortez Seals. He was a high priority figure in the Marquette practice earlier today. Labracha too strong, tough shot off the glass. Chartuni comes away with it. Jamal Kane, his first minutes of the night. He and Matt Helt on the floor together. Another pick. Brown takes it away. A steal for Barry Brown. Panoa misfires on the 3. Boy, Marquette is not protecting the ball well at all. Already 7 turnovers for the Golden Eagles.
There's definitely not valuing the ball. They're penetrating too deep. North Dakota is doing an excellent job double-teaming, shrinking the paint, and getting their hands on the ball to create turnovers.
Shot clock down to 7. Kane had it stripped. And it's going to be another giveaway. Here's Seals all the way in. Can't finish. Panom is there. Chartuni with a hand on it. Held with a hand on it. And Panom comes away with it. Boy, tough pass. And a foul inside. A lot of hands on the basketball. Labracha.
The young freshman from Salt Lake City, Brendan Bailey, finding a shot from the corner. Hashtag splash.
We have 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers. And when we turn it over, we're just trotting back. Just trotting back. Take care of the ball, get whatever we want. Move it, the defense spreads, then you have a chance to drive it.
Well, the head coach of the Golden Eagles providing the expert analysis. The turnovers has been the difference in this game, and it is the reason North Dakota is in this game.
Well, Coach Rojo is pretty upset, obviously, because he feels like his team is being careless. He's telling them, take care of the ball, but once you turn it over, don't just trot back on defense, sprint back, value the ball. Just trying to get a message across to his players.
It has been a weekend and a day here today full of messages for Steve Wojciechowski. He understands where this game sits. A team out of the Summit League, a mid-major coming in here, following a win for Marquette against Wisconsin. You got a ranked team coming up on Friday. I mean, this is the epitome of a trap game. And you gotta remember, North Dakota's already gone to Rough Arena to play Kentucky. They lost that game, but they've been in the big environment. As Marcus Howard scores it out of the timeout after the free throws from Rebraca.
And then you're talking about a team in the Fighting Hawks that resemble the way the Golden Eagles play. So we have two birds battling here, a Golden Eagle and a Fighting Hawk.
Here is Stewart just inside the three-point line. It's ripped down by Sam Hauser. Yeah, notice the similarities in the offense. The quick passing, they don't want the ball to stop. There's another turnover. That's number 10. Stewart gives it up, and Brown scores. In transition, North Dakota has pulled within 3.
Coach Jones has to be pleased with his North Dakota team's team defense and awareness and anticipation with quick hands that has created fast break opportunities, and they've taken advantage of it.
7-2 run for the Fighting Hawks from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Another one into the hands of the Fighting Hawks. Seals, and it's held with the rebound.
Well, Marquette has to know right now you cannot get to the paint and be casual. You have to be strong with the ball, and you can't go too deep.
Howard misses on the 3. Seals with the rebound. He's got Rebraca up ahead. He'll go to the hole. Blocked by Hauser. Sam. And that one is over Joey Hauser. As Philip Rebraca, the freshman from Serbia, averaging 9 points per game, 6.5 rebounds. Makes it a 1-point game.
Rebraca just sticking with it. Didn't give up. Very skilled.
Joey Hauser. And knocks it out of bounds. Trying to get his own. And that'll be North Dakota ball. Well, Brian Jones from Grand Forks, North Dakota. The North Dakota Fighting Hawks have a very good hockey team that, if you follow hockey at all at the collegiate level, 8-time national champion hockey team. One of the great programs in all of the country. You know who's from Grand Forks and from University of North Dakota? As Joey Hauser gets a block. Phil Jackson was one of their famous alumni. I know you knew that.
Yeah, absolutely. Phil Jackson, a famous alumni from North Dakota. Grew up right there on that border of North Dakota and Montana. Migrated over to North Dakota, and Marcus Howard just really taking a lot of collisions today and taking some physical abuse right there.
Oh, Howard hits the 3, kicks the leg, and gets the foul call. Got a chance at a 4-point play.
He's a high-level scorer. You always have to have awareness on him. He definitely can score well off the bounce, but he gets right here in a step-back handoff, corner 3, to make it a potential 4-point play.
Howard second in the Big East in scoring. He's averaging just shy of 23 per game. Miles Powell of Seton Hall is the Big East leader, 23.5 points per game. And Howard had a 27-point effort against Wisconsin. The last game played here, that was an overtime win.
North Dakota was very good ball movement side to side, ball movement and body movement.
Hey, Vance. inside. Little jump hook is good. That's his bread and butter right there. Not just with the right hand. He's got the right, he's got the left. An inside jump hook.
Very skilled. Has the old man at the health club game. The guy that shows up, he's warmed up already. He's going to hit you with all the crafty stuff, the skills.
Howard, a three-pointer. Back-to-back possessions for Marquette with a three ball. They've hit 4 out of 9. Howard has the last 2. Howard scored the last 9 Marquette points.
Well, I've seen this before where Howard gets it rolling after he's made a couple of threes, and the next thing you know, he runs off.
Crossover by Brown. He's fouled by Joey Hauser. Timeout on the floor. It is inside with North Dakota from beyond range with the Golden Eagles. Marquette, and we remind you to start your day with First Things First. Join Chris Carter, Nick Wright, Jenna Wolf, the best sports show on television, weekday morning, 6:30 Eastern on FS1. Brian Anderson with Dickie Simpkins. Great to have you with us tonight from Fiserv Forum, downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We got a game here. North Dakota got down 7-0 early. Fought their way back, got it within a point, Dickie. It's a 6-point game now. Marcus Howard scoreless in his first 9.5 minutes on the floor. He's had 9 points in the last 2:20.
Well, Marcus Howard leads the Big East in the top 5 categories of minutes, scoring, field goal percentage. He's top 5 in these categories. It's good to see that the bump in his thigh seems like he's overcome it. Got some treatment on the sideline real quick and is moving well and shooting well.
Walter a little out of control, turned it over for a moment. Marquette's going to give it right back. That's been the story for Steve Wojciechowski's team here tonight. 11 turnovers thus far, not protecting the ball. It's a much improved defensive team, Marquette. And it is the reason why they are sitting here at 8-2 and the only team in the Big East in the top 25. They come in here ranked 20th in the AP poll. They've won 5 in a row and they are 7-0 on their home floor. Abraham stumps it inside. Walter kicks it to the corner. And there is Moody. They want Moody with the ball in his hands in the corner behind the line. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Good job by North Dakota. I thought they ran their offense very well then.
Marcus Howard with the layup on the other end. He's got 11 now. And he scored the last 11 for Marquette. Walter. Nope. And it's Bailey with a rebound. Well, North Dakota is going to stay in this game. You figure they're going to have to make some threes. And right now, they've only hit on one. They're 1 for 6. Howard to pull a three. He's got another one. And he's got that feeling going right now, Dickie.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. I've seen this movie before where he starts running off threes, and the next thing you know, he's run off a good 13, 15 points in a row. Very effective off the bounce shooting.
Nice answer. Cortez Seals, the lefty, averaging over 14 a game. 4.3 rebounds. He dishes it well. 3 assists a game.
And this is where Marcus Howard, as you see, the nice pass in the paint by Joey Howard to Ed Morrow. Ed Morrow doing an excellent job. Paint filling, getting position.
Billy Brown may be affected by Morrow. Couldn't get it into the basket, and now Howard goes behind the back, almost lost it. Bailey bails him out. Morrow gives it right back, and Brendan Bailey rises up and hits. Timeout, North Dakota. Bailey, he's hit a 3, add 2 more. Freshman starting to put some stakes down here tonight in Milwaukee. Marquette has opened up a 13-point lead, and Marcus Howard has been right in the middle of this run, Dickie.
Marcus Howard finding, after getting bumped in the thigh, found his rhythm from behind the arc with the step back off the handoff, and then he's very effective shooting off the bounce. You have to pressure up on him and make him drive. If he sees any space, he's locked, loaded, and ready.
He has scored 14 of the last 18 Marquette points. Those 14 points for Howard have come in about a 5-minute window. What an electrifying score, one of the best scores in the game. Seals and Rebraca, there's a whistle, count the basket. Sam Hauser picks up the foul. Rebraca was able to put it home anyway, and he'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Well, I'm impressed with the Fighting Hawks, how aggressive they're being going to the basket. That drive gave an opening space for Rebraca, the offensive rebound.
Nice-looking player, the 6'9 freshman. Played his prep days in Massachusetts, was there for a year plus, but hails from Serbia.
His dad played in the NBA, Detroit Pistons, a little bit of LA Clippers.
Sakar Annam falls to the ground, gets the pass off, shot clock at 9. Sam Hauser, a couple of nice moves to get himself open.
I've always been a fan of Sam Hauser throughout his career so far in the Big East. Just a smooth player, a versatile player, and most importantly, skilled. The nice up and under with a nice touch to finish.
Rebraca, the ball fake, comes up short. Sam Hauser against Wisconsin 10 days ago. 13 points, 14 boards, had a double-double. Here's Howard. He hits another three. Marcus Howard has 17 in this first half.
He's got the torch. He just pulled out the torch, Brian.
He's hit 4 threes, has Howard. One of those part of a 4-point possession. He was fouled on a 3-point make. Three-pointer comes up short. Elijah Hayes can. Marquette by 15 with the ball. Starting to separate a little bit now. Hauser on the take. Awkward shot. Is fouled. And they'll get Hayes Camp on the foul. Free throws when we come back.
You always have to know when Marcus Howard is. When he's dribbling the ball, he's always a threat to score. He sees the opening. Hashtag buckets.
39 remaining in this first half. Looking at North Dakota assistant Dali Mihalovic. He hails from Serbia. And there is a global influence with this University of North Dakota team. The Fighting Hawks want to be like the model we see at St. Mary's. You've got Alabauers from Latvia, Rebraca from Serbia, Kudrow from France. That's how you build a mid-major program.
Coach Jones finding the avenue to the international countries to find him some players that fit the niche that he has here, with guys that are skilled, bigs that can play stretch fours and dribble handoffs, and obviously the ability to shoot with the offense that he runs.
Sam Hauser at the line, knocks them both down, has 9 points. Brian Jones, the head coach of North Dakota, he had some international experience as a professional player after his days at Northern Iowa. Rebraca, good look inside. Seals finishes. Brendan Bailey was up there with him, but Seals, the lefty, able to get it off. Nice pass by Rebraca.
Very good pass by Rebraca, and that's what I'm talking about. Bigs who have the vision and the passing ability to read and react and make passes to cutters.
Ed Morrow going to work on Rebraca now. And that's blocked. Rebraca got a hand on it. Seals comes away from the pack. And now North Dakota gets into their set. You don't see the ball stick long with North Dakota. They move it well. Shot clock at 9. No entry point yet for North Dakota. Seals now will go on his own. Three-point shot is up. No good. And Walter with the rebound. Offensive board. Hayes Camp. And he travels.
And right here you see Rebraca read and react as Cortell Seals dives the backdoor cut. That's a luxury when you have forwards and bigs that have the ability to do that. It helps open up your offense, create spacing.
First assist for Rebraca. Little floater is good for Howard. He's stacking them up tonight. Could be a big game for Marcus Howard. That gives him 19. 44-27, Marquette. Dump it inside to Walter, and Howard fouls him. Got a mismatch inside.
Marcus Howard is displaying everything he has in his repertoire. Off the bounce with the three, catch and shoot, the floater game.
Well, his three-point percentage is way down from last year. 34% is what he is shooting from behind the arc. But the counter to the three-point success is the drive game. And he has a terrific floater, can get to the rim. The jump hook, Avance, no. Walter knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Marquette ball.
I think the one thing, if you're a team opponent playing against Marquette, you can't get caught into Marcus Howard shooting a low percentage from three as of right now. The bottom line is he can get hot at any time, as we've already seen earlier in this game.
Don't forget Jeep halftime report coming your way. Just moments. Under 2 minutes to go. And a little jump stop. Morrow keeps it alive. Sam Hauser to Howard. Back to Hauser. 4-3. Got it.
And that shot by Sam Hauser was created by the energy and the hustle of Ed Morrow, tapping the ball out to give them an extra possession. And then Marcus Howard, drawing so much attention because he's a scorer, leaves Sam Hauser open for the three.
Walter lets Hauser blow by. Unable to connect. North Dakota shooting just 34%. And a turnover, another one. Howard lost the handle. Billy Brown kicks it. This is Moody. Well, ball still free. It ends up in the hands of Brown. Seals, he'll fire a three. Comes up short. Chartouni with a rebound. Under a minute to go in this first half. Marquette by 20. It was a one-point game at 19-18. Steve Wojciechowski will call a timeout.
Well, Morrow keeps this alive. You see the pass and the attention to Howard, which leaves Sam Hauser with a good look.
Timeout on the floor. 46.1 remaining in this first half from Milwaukee.
For over 50 years, Takeuchi has been a pioneer in the compact construction equipment industry. We offer a full line of track loaders, excavators, wheel loaders, and skid steer, built for demanding workloads, as well as superior operator comfort and serviceability. All Takeuchi machines are engineered for unmatched performance and durability. So no matter what the application, we have the machine to get your job done right. Visit your authorized Takeuchi dealer today. From world first to world leader, Takeuchi.
Marquette has the ball, a 20-point lead in this first half. Sam Hauser stacking together a terrific career at Marquette. From Stevens Point area senior high, Spash. And he is gaining on the 1,000-point milestone. He would become the 50th Marquette player to do that. 72 points shy of that mark. Most impressive about his game against Wisconsin, had a career high in rebounds with no turnovers in that game. Here's Howard inside. Morrow with a strong offensive board and a putback.
That's the difference, the added difference here for Marquette that Ed Morrow brings. The physical toughness inside, the ability to track down and hunt offensive rebounds, and the finish and give second chance points.
Shot clock is off. North Dakota can take it to the end here of this first half. And a great run from Marquette, mostly behind the shooting of Marcus Howard. Cortez Seals, and Howard got a hand on it. It'll be a held ball. Possession arrow, Marquette.
Good job by Marcus Howard. He did to the Fighting Hawks what they've been doing to the Golden Eagles all game. Once he got to the paint, he was able to get his hands and tie the ball up. 2 seconds is a lot of time to get one bounce and get a good shot.
And it'll be Hauser who will shoot that half-court heave. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. Marcus Howard, no points. First 9 minutes, then went on a surge. 19 for Howard. in 17 minutes. 22-point lead for Marquette. Coming up, the Jeep Grand Cherokee halftime report. 22-point lead for Marquette as we get ready for the second half here at Fiserv Forum. North Dakota Fighting Hawks out of the Summit League. Let's take a look at the first half stats. It was really a tale of two halves in the first half. Marquette with 9 turnovers in the first 9+ minutes. They only had 4 the remainder of the first half. But in the first 10 minutes, Dickie, it was a 3-point game. Marquette led 19-16. Second 10 minutes, though, Marquette pulled away behind Marcus Howard. Outscored North Dakota 30-11.
Well, North Dakota was keeping the game very close with creating the turnovers, but then Marcus Howard caught fire.
Went through a stretch there, scoring 19 points in an 8-minute stretch. North Dakota will have the ball to start this second half. The Fighting Hawks. Avan dumps it inside to Rabracha with a left-handed layup. There's a lot to like with this North Dakota team as they start to get their pieces back together. They had Marlon Stewart return. South Dakota State is the premier team in the Summit League. They were an NCAA tournament team last year. Howard is fouled on a 3-point try. He'll shoot 3. Tell you, I'm a believer in South Dakota State. Mike Daum, one of the most original, unique players in college basketball. Big man at 6'11" who can shoot it. And so the Summit League, they're typically a one-team entry into the NCAA tournament. Got to win that conference tournament to make it in. North Dakota hopes they'll have a second trip to the NCAA tournament. They win as a member of the Big Sky 2 years ago. One more for Howard.
Well, even though Coach Jones has 11 new players, he has, I like the talent that he's accumulated here with the ability to shoot the ball, bigs who can pass, some scoring inside. You saw the big-to-big pass with the high-low. You have some drivers who can create for themselves in one-on-one.
Billy Brown stepped on the sideline, a turnover. Marquette has outscored North Dakota 17-4 going back into the first half. By the way, the deficit was the largest halftime deficit of the season for North Dakota. It had been 21 at Kentucky. 22 here tonight. Marquette protects the ball in the first half. It's even more lopsided than it is right now, but 13 turnovers.
Yeah, you're talking about a team in Marquette that averages 15 turnovers a game. Almost hit that in the first half. And that is a part of that mental piece coming off of a 10-day layoff of your last win.
Billy Brown hits a little mid-range.
Billy the Kid Brown. He looks like he's a sophomore in high school.
He's part of that Rock Island, Illinois connection from the same hometown as his head coach. Theo John gets loose, a little spin away from Avance. And his second field goal of the night.
Theo John doing a good job stealing in the paint.
Cortez Seals with an answer. Seals is approaching 1,000 points in his career. He is 24 shy now. Well, anytime you get to that 1,000-point milestone, that caps off a terrific career.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, Seals gives you that James Harden type field game with that left hand. You called him the James Harden of the Summit League, but he's a player that gives the Fighting Hawks attack off the bounce going downhill with shooters around him. I like that combination.
He's left-handed. He's a willing scorer. He's got a little mini beard going as well. Just like a baby version.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Seals gives it up. This is Marlon Stewart. And Hauser with a rebound.
Marlon Stewart just coming back, this being his first game. It's some things that's going to have to come along.
Sam Hauser hits a 3. He's got 15, set up by Howard.
Sam Hauser has one of the prettiest jump shots in college basketball.
Rabracha hits the deck, turns it over. Marquette starting to step up their defense a little bit. This North Dakota team fits in a window for Marquette between two ranked opponents. They've got Buffalo coming in here on Friday. That's a game we'll have for you on FS1. Adam going to the hole aggressively, but a foul prior to. Offensive foul is going to give the ball back to North Dakota.
And this was the point of emphasis by the officials. I got a chance to go to the officiating clinic this summer in Atlanta, and the dribble handoffs and illegal screens, they're going to call those.
Avance met at the rim by John. Here comes Howard. Howard spins nicely, spins himself free. Marcus Howard having one of those nights, 24 points. Howard went for 27 in 41 minutes against Wisconsin. That was an overtime win for Marquette. He scored 27 points. He made one three-pointer. He was 1 for 7 in that game against the Badgers.
Well, the good thing about Marcus Howard's game, he's not just a three-point shooter. He's very creative off the bounce, has high-level ball handling skills. We like to say he has that wiggle in his game with the ball handling. You saw the spin move. He can score off the bounce, driving, shooting.
John with a rejection. Seals gets it back, clears him out. Two-man game with Rebracha. It's Seals. He's got that little leaning jump shot. He's not off balance. Well, he is off balance, but that's his comfort zone. Just when you think he's not squared up. Joey Hauser on the attack with the right hand.
Joey Hauser, an unbelievable, talented addition to this team. They were waiting for him. He arrived at December, halfway in the semester last year, healed that injury. I know Coach Wojo is happy to have the Hauser brothers, a tandem here.
Stewart runs into a wall. That's Joey Hauser with a deflection, out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Timeout on the floor.
Well, when you're Theo John, you know your role. You establish yourself in the paint, and you can get easy baskets like that. And then the sweet, nice touch of Sam Hauser. Nothing but net.
Marquette, but Theo John exiting with an apparent leg injury. Taking a walk back to the Marquette locker room with athletic trainer Brandon Yoder. Marcus Howard had an injury early in this game on a knee-to-thigh collision. He's come back and scored it well, but Theo John leaving is a concern for Marquette, who will turn around and play again on Friday. The Buffalo Bulls.
The athletic trainer working overtime today was able to get Marcus Howard back on the court. Hopefully he can do that with Theo John.
Cortez Seals is fouled by Sakar Annam. The free throws for Seals. He's had a nice career at North Dakota. The senior from Eldridge, Iowa. 2 years ago was the reserve of the year in the Big Sky Conference.
He's coming off a game of 22 points, 10 for 16. And if this North Dakota team is going to continue to thrive, he has to be an explosive scorer.
Joey Hauser, a spin, the miss. Walter with the rebound. North Dakota has made a trip to Milwaukee already this year. They played the Panthers. Matter of fact, they had a home-and-home against UW Milwaukee. Won both of those games. Howard in transition, hangs, scores. Marcus Howard is on his way to his 10th 30-point game. He's got 26. Most scored by a North Dakota opponent this year. Howard has had some big games for Marquette in his career. Had a 45-point effort earlier this year against Kansas State. There's a nice little turnaround jump shot by Rebracha.
And you're seeing a 6'9" freshman in Rebracha with the skill set and a nice touch.
Hauser for 3. Got it. Marquette has been on tonight from three-point range. That's Joey Hauser's first three-pointer made. Marquette's made 9 tonight, 9 of 14. That lone three-pointer for North Dakota came in the first half.
I'm sure there were a lot of horse games growing up between the Hauser brothers shooting from three. I wonder who has the better win-loss record on that.
Marlon Stewart off the window.
Marlon Stewart trying to get himself back. He's going to have to take some time to get his rhythm, get back in shape.
Good catch and finish from Morrow, set up by Chartuni. So you think about the Hauser brothers and what they were able to accomplish as Stewart goes in hard. That'll be a block on Howard. But, of course, Sam starts his high school career. Joey's 2 years younger, but Sam was on the varsity as an 8th grader. And then, so he and Joey combined have won 6 state titles in Wisconsin prep play at Spash, Stevens Point. And Joey missed all of last year. Dickie mentioned he enrolled in Marquette after the semester, so he graduated early, arrived on campus at Marquette with a foot injury that required surgery. So he was with the team essentially in a redshirt year. And healthy and ready to play to start his freshman season, even though technically he's a redshirt freshman. But the Hauser brothers, there was a lot of recruiting for those two. It was going to be a package deal no matter what. And they've landed here in Marquette. There's a turnover.
One thing that I would question, I need to really get the tape measure out.
Chartuni on the breakaway.
Tony wanted to get in there with the dunk. Didn't get his explosion right. But the Hauser brothers says Joey is 6'9". I don't know if he's taller than Sam. When I was watching them in the warm-ups, they both looked like the same height.
Yeah, good to see Theo John back. Maybe it's the hair. Sam has a couple inches of hair.
Okay.
Joey does not.
Maybe so, maybe so. We'll go with that.
Ed Morrow gives it up to Bailey. Bailey will turn around. Tough shot, hit the side of the backboard.
Those are one of the shots that Coach Wojo has to live with. Talented freshman. Getting out of character a little bit, trying to find his rhythm offensively, looking for a score. You have to live with that. Give him some room for error.
Well, Bailey's hit a 3 tonight. Remember, Bailey hasn't played in 2 years. Stewart, no. Offensive board, Avance can't put it back. The Golden Eagles on the move, trying to add to this lead. Marquette's only missed 3 shots this second half. Here's Morrow. Got it. Makes it a 30-point lead. Avance trying to draw the foul.
Yeah, Avance wanted that foul. I think the referees did a good job not calling the flop. Morrow took a thrust dribble, didn't do anything, didn't exert it, do anything extra.
With the left hand. Marlon Stewart. He was a starter last year, averaged nearly 12 a game. He'll be better with Stewart back. I'm sure his lungs are burning right now playing in his first game.
And it's nothing like basketball shape. I know he's been practicing a little bit, but basketball shape, game shape is real different.
Tom and Moody comes away with it. Seals all the way. Seals can't score it. Man, it's Hauser with a rebound. Back and forth they go. Feels like one of those windows right now where teams are pretty content to go back and forth. Not exactly swap and paint. Hardly hearing the whistle blow at this point. 28-point Marquette lead. 11 and a half to go. Kicks it to the corner. That is Moody, and he finally hits. First three-pointer of the half. Ane Moody.
Redshirt freshman Ane Moody. That's what he's put in the game for, spot up, create spacing.
Got a line change coming. Multiple substitutions for both coaches, and Wojciechowski's not pleased. Wants a timeout. Too easy of a basket underneath. And we'll have changes when we come back. All Marquette tonight.
The physical strength of Ed Morrow. Positioning, power, and finishing.
First half, and they are rolling tonight. The 20th ranked Golden Eagles. If you're wondering why Steve Wojciechowski was so upset wanting that timeout, as we check the scoreboard tonight. Georgetown 10-point win over Appalachian State. You got Providence rolling over Albany. Missouri over Xavier. And how about Butler? Got a scare from Presbyterian in that second half. Butler, or rather Buffalo, beat Syracuse tonight. Buffalo is the next opponent. Steve Wojciechowski has 11 minutes remaining in this game, and he wants to see this one through to the end because Buffalo is the real deal. 14th ranked team in the country, one of the best mid-majors in the land.
He definitely wants to get past this game. He feels like his team is not engaged at a high level like they need to be defensively, turning the ball over. We talked about this being a trap game. Has to get ready for this Buffalo team, like you mentioned. 14 in the AP. Very talented team. And the NCAA team last year that played very well.
And beat Arizona last year. DeAndre Ayton and company, Lonzo Trier. First things first, Steve Wojciechowski dialed into this one. Wants to see it clean the rest of the way.
At Hardee's, we make our crispy chicken tender.
10:50 remaining in this second half. Take a look at our Jeep Grand Cherokee stat comparison. The three-point shooting tonight has been on point for Marquette. 9 made threes, shooting 60% from behind the arc. North Dakota went a stretch of missing 10 in a row between made three-pointers. They have threes from Keenan Walter and Anand Moody, two bench players tonight. Back at play in this second half from Fiserv Forum in downtown Milwaukee. Brian Anderson with Dickie Simpkins. Aben working on Theo John. And Aben off the window.
Excellent execution by North Dakota coming out after the timeout. We got very good ball movement, body movement. Worked the ball back to Avance and isolated him, and he took advantage of it.
Avance score, good passer. Here's Sam Hauser, short. Moody with the board. You like a big man who can be the center of the wagon wheel. It's a 9-0 North Dakota run.
You have to go back to Avance. You have to go back to him.
Instead, it'll be Moody. Anand Moody, the Dickinson, North Dakota native, makes it an 11-0 UND run. Can't let off the gas here if you're Marquette. Here's Annam, short. Chance for North Dakota to keep it going. It's a 19-point deficit. Moody all the way across court. Here's Billy Brown. Chartouni with the board. Up ahead to Howard. Nifty spin. Three is on the way. Short. Quick shots. And Wojciechowski not pleased with that. Moody too strong with the three.
And Coach Wojo just stuck out both hands and said, hey, let's slow this down. Getting a little erratic right now with both teams going up and down, launching up shots. Says, let's take our time, let's execute a play, let's get something better than just a jack-up three.
Chartouni throws it to no one in particular. And then on the run is Panoam, fouled by Marcus Howard. Boy, it is getting ragged here for Marquette.
Marquette foul 0. Marcus Howard,
fourth foul on Marcus Howard.
A jump pass thinking that Theo John was there, and Marcus Howard taking his time to get the ball. You always have to just go grab the ball and take the backcourt violation. And Bentu using his energy and hustling to scrap that ball out.
So changes Joey Hauser on the floor. Howard and John will sit. Morrow checks in as well. Bentu Panom at the free throw line from Anchorage, Alaska. JUCO last year in Kansas. Hits the free throw. And it'll be Marlon Stewart after the Panom free throws. 8:44 left. With a foul on Ed Morrow. Marquette has 18 turnovers in this game, Dickie. Their season high is 22. They've had some, now they're a high-paced team, high-possession team. That's a block by Seals in transition. Here comes Stewart, gives it up to the corner. Moody, no, and Morrow rips down the rebound. Marquette has not scored in over 4 minutes. It was a very comfortable lead. Coach Wojo would like to see a little more action here as Morrow will go to the line.
Well, that's what you want to see. When the game is getting erratic, a lot of jump shots are going up. If you're Marquette, you need somebody on the court to step up and be a leader. Say we have to regroup, direct the ball back in the post like you just did tomorrow. And let's put pressure on North Dakota's defense, their post defense.
Well, I know you've been in a lot of games like this. I mean, this is trending Marquette's way. They've got an 18-point lead, but as a player, especially with a fiery head coach like Steve Wojciechowski, from this point on, you're trying to minimize practice moments, teaching moments, because there's some red circles out there right now.
You're trying to minimize what's going to be seen on that film session tomorrow, because the film doesn't lie. Statistics accuse, the film convicts. And if you're out here not playing hard, making bad turnovers, it's going to show in that film session.
Talking to Wojo today, he said these are the games that you have to coach harder, differently. You got to stay on your guys a little bit more. You cannot afford a lapse. I mean, we saw it the other day with Villanova. Penn at Villanova. Penn beat Villanova. Their second home loss. There's a three-pointer from Sam Hauser. He's got 18 tonight.
Yeah, you had a veteran Penn team that went in and executed, played together.
Villanova now 8-4 in conference play. Their losses at home to Michigan and Penn this year. The Penn was unexpected. Turnover. Breakaway for Moody. Add another turnover to the ledger for Marquette. That's 19. Approaching a season high. Well, North Dakota got on a bus, drove 10 hours from Grand Forks, North Dakota to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're going to get their money's worth here tonight.
Well, I know who's getting their money's worth. Sam Hauser. 3-ball, corner pocket. Wait for it, Brian. Wait for it. Hashtag splash.
6:43 remaining here in regulation at Fiserv Forum. A reminder that every weekday morning, Skip and Shannon go head-to-head on the day's hottest sports topics. Undisputed with Skip and Shannon weekdays 9:30 a.m. to noon Eastern only on FS1. Brian Jones and the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. They'll have Northern Iowa, his alma mater. That is their next game. They'll take the bus from Milwaukee to Iowa, and they'll hang out for a few days until they play on Saturday, and then they'll start conference play January 3rd in Summit League play against Oral Roberts. It is a team bonding window for North Dakota. Finals are in the books, no classes. And it's going to be a 7-day journey from Grand Forks down to Milwaukee, over to Iowa, and then back home.
Those team bonding moments, people don't realize how that helps throughout the season. That camaraderie, the guys getting together, spending this quality time, knowing each other. It definitely plays a part that's unseen throughout the success of a team.
One and done for North Dakota coming out of that timeout. The Hauser brothers on the floor together. Sakar Annam, Chartouni runs a point. Ed Morrow down inside. Gets a friendly bounce.
And he has established that as his move right there. That's his go-to. The face-up jab step, nice little touch, kind of push shot right off the paint.
Morrow 5.7 boards against Wisconsin. 17 minutes. He's starting to settle in now. He sat all of last year after the transfer from Nebraska. He struggled. He was in the starting lineup to begin the year, but had a hard time finding his way. Walter gives it up to Stewart, and there's Sam Hauser again.
Well, right now with the lineup they have in, Morrow gives the Golden Eagles the ability to play both Hausers on the perimeter at the 3 and the 4 and isolate him in the post like they're doing.
Easy. Quick jump and release by Morrow. Avance never got off his feet to try to block that one.
Well, there's no mystery what was discussed in that timeout. Everybody stop shooting jump shots, throw the ball on the block. Let's work inside, then outside.
Oh, I have a feeling the hashtag Big Man Camp's coming up. It seals. No, there's Chartouni.
Get your registration forms in. Get your registration forms.
Drop steps. Here's a three-pointer. That is not going to be in the hashtag Big Man Camp reel. Nonetheless, the three-pointer from Sam Hauser. Set up by his brother. 21 for Sam Hauser. And a push by Chartouni. Keenan Walter scores the basket is pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a bad foul, but here's where Morrow gets to his block. This is his favorite block, establishes position. Avance can't get around. Bang, bang. The bang, bang is just to create enough space to get that quick push little hook off.
Well, it seems like he's got a great feel for his defender when he's not in a position to jump and contest that quick release. He's a terrific athlete, Morrow.
And Morrow's not he's not a tall post player. He's an undersized 4'5", 6'7". That's being generous right there, 6'7". But he has a strong build. He fits today's game, playing the undersized post players, but he gives the Marquette team some offensive post presence.
He's having his best night as the Golden Eagles. 16 points, a career high. And it's on the deck. Howard comes away with it. The foul on Howard, committed by Stewart.
North Dakota foul, Marlon Stewart, third personal.
I didn't get a chance to talk about that foul that Chartouni did that he committed on the last play. The holiday season, showing the love. My point guard who scores a lot of points for me. Who I'm glad he wasn't hurt. They couldn't play the rest of the game. Got to show him the love.
He's huggable. Stewart on the breakaway. And he is fouled. That's an offensive foul, holding off. Go back to your technical discussion with Chartouni. What's on your mind?
Disappointed by Chartouni with that foul he made with the push in the back. North Dakota had a good big-to-big pass. Keenan was in front of Chartouni. You have to just let him score. That's not the foul that you want to make.
Marcus Howard on the drive with the reverse. And there's Morrow, offensive rebound. He is fouled. Fouls on Keenan Walter. Boy, Morrow's having a nice night tonight. One you can put in the record books. Marquette rolling along here as we head to the finish line at Fiserv Forum. 84-61, Marquette on top. Under 4 minutes to go here in regulation. The Hauser brothers They've been doing this a long time. They know each other so well. How about Joey setting up Sam for a three-pointer? Sam has 21 points here tonight, 5 rebounds. And basketball royalty here in Wisconsin, the Hauser family. Sam and Joey from Stevens Point played together. Joey obviously always played up with his older brother. Then they were together for a few years at Spash with Dad Dave in the middle.
That last picture, Sam is they're the same height. They're the same height right there. A little brotherly love. And I know Dad had to manage those brothers and try to find a balance of competitiveness between the both of them, but also the ability to play together and know each other. They're almost like twins.
What a thrill for the Hauser family and all of those representatives of Stevens Point, able to watch these Hausers continue on at Marquette.
Got a chance to spend some time with Joey Hauser at the freshman fundamentals, the Big East freshman fundamentals that Commissioner Val and Associate Commissioner Stu Jackson put on a great event for the freshmen to kind of get acclimated and hear some things from some former Big East players.
Here's Stewart on the drive. Tough shot. Morrow wrestles down the rebound. He's got 8 boards now to go along with a career-high 16 points.
I think Morrow will find his way more and more as the season goes on, as he keeps doing that right there, establishing strong post position. You see the post position, he opens up, he gives a nice passing lane for his teammate to deliver the ball to him.
What a night he's having. Ed Morrow, big Ed from Chicago's Simeon High School. 18 points. All right, Dickie, how about your all Big East team this season? I see you have Marcus Howard on there. I feel like Shamory Pons and Marcus Howard are the two emerging as the Player of the Year candidates at this point.
They are definitely the front runners for that award. Alpha Diallo coming back as a well-improved shooter, leading that Providence team, and then we know Eric Pascal. I mean, he's just a veteran player who gets it done, efficiency. But Kamar Baldwin is leading that Butler team with scoring, creating plays for his teammates. And then I got a chance to really see Tyshawn Alexander at Creighton play on Friday against Green Bay. And he's an emerging rise and shine. I like to call those guys my rise and shine. He's continuing to rise and shine like a star for that Creighton team.
Well, right now, Marquette is the only Big East team in the top 25. I feel like St. John's at 10-0. Probably a little underserved at this point. I feel like they're going to have to put a signature win together, but they're receiving votes. They're close. But Steve Wojciechowski and the Golden Eagles have a great chance to win the conference this year. Substitutions coming in here for University of North Dakota. Got Elijah Hayescamp on the floor. Zach Sadler, who played at Milwaukee, the transfer number 5. Jamal Cain with back-to-back buckets.
Jamal Cain, who was a big contributor for this team last season, trying to find his way where he can get back to being a solid contributor again, increase his minutes.
Well, a great opportunity to get on the floor for some of these guys on a big stage like this. Chartuni with the foul. Guys like Jean Bizek, Davids Otto-Bowers, Cam Murata getting some playing time. Cam playing in just his 3rd game of the year. Marco Kudrow at the free throw line on the board with a point. There's a fan favorite, Cam Murata. He's a senior. They walk on. Sadler has it rejected by Bailey. And Murata came down on the line, the baseline. That'll be North Dakota ball. Tommy Gardner in the game. So you go through all that practice. You're running scout. You're wearing everything that you can endure in practice and no opportunities at games. These are golden moments for some of these guys.
Absolutely, and the fans recognize that. Their teammates recognize that. And they come in and play in hard with this opportunity.
Kane pops it up ahead to Bailey's fouled from behind. And with a minute 39 left, Marquette at 90 points. So Howard and Hauser combining for 47 tonight.
17 foul. Brendan Bailey is right over Marquette.
Theo John still grabbing his lower leg. He left, went back to the locker room briefly. I'm sure there'll be a little work from the athletic trainer after this game. He and Marcus Howard. Bailey hits both free throws.
Well, I have this Marquette team and the St. John team and Providence team as my top 3 teams in the Big East. I think they have mixtures of veterans. They have mixture of young talent. They have inside and outside game. And the teams have exploring scorers in Marcus Howard, Shamari Pons at St. John.
There's a block by Helt. The St. John's will be in action tomorrow on FS1. They have St. Francis tomorrow as they finish up their non-conference schedule. And Dickey has Providence as your Big East champion. Come on, Dickey. That's digging up some Friar love.
No, I can back Providence being no one. That's not just Friar love. I've had a chance to watch the Friars play. Talented team now. They may have a little setback because the freshman sensation, A.J. Reeves, is injured now and is expected to be out for 4 weeks. So that could set them back.
You're coming from a neutral position.
That was a neutral. That was my mind, my expertise. It had nothing to do with the emotional part. The emotional part. Not at all.
Okay. Say that with a twitch. Hayes Camp is fouled. Always a pleasure to work with you, Dickie Simpkins. The King hashtag.
I always love working with you, Brian, the man, the myth, the legend.
Now you got some scouting to do.
I'm gonna see the Pelicans play the Bucks here in this lovely arena tomorrow and kind of see what the talent looks like, the NBA talent.
Dickie Simpkins is one of the few individuals who is heavily involved in basketball on most of the levels. High school level, international level, the pro game, the college game, and a fine pocket square.
The pocket square game.
Always a trusted source. And you got some AAU teams involved too. It's a wealth of knowledge. Always great to sit at the left hand of Dickie Simpkins.
Well, I've been blessed with the ability to play basketball and the opportunities it's brought me. And to be around the game still and be able to affect it in positive ways with the grassroots and college and NBA and talk about it, I love it.
And he's got 2 children that go to Ivy League school, so that's why he has so many jobs.
Yes, both. My daughter's a junior, my son's a freshman, and be home for the holiday. Well, actually, my daughter's home now.
Nice. Harvard and Penn, right?
Harvard and Penn.
That sounds like a retirement plan for Senior Simpkins. Coming down to the finish line here, Marquette will go to 9-2 with the victory. They will await Buffalo on Friday on FS1. This will be the 6th straight win for Marquette, and they will go to 8-0 at Fiserv Forum. North Dakota, they'll have a matchup against Northern Iowa Saturday. Great to be with you, Dickie. Thanks to our terrific crew here in Milwaukee. 92-66 the final for Dickie Simpkins and our entire crew. I'm Brian Anderson. So long from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where Marquette wins it big.
Due to the length length of the previous program, we now join the following program already in progress.